Hey honey, this is Val, and I'm sitting here on my couch enjoying the quiet birds and the breeze here in Mar Vista. Ooh, I'm shiny, honey. And if you're new to me, if you're just catching this live stream, I'm an artist and a guide and mentor to my clients virtually around the world. And we move through trauma and pain and sabotage and suffering through connection, through energy guidance, through visualization, through rewiring our brain. We do all sorts of amazing work to shift out of where we are that isn't working for us to a place that feels really good. And a lot of my clients have experienced some terrible trauma and consider themselves post PTSD once they work through a lot of the energy issues that they come to me with. And here's what I want to say today. And this is, I'm going to start with me. I like to start with me because then you can see yourself in me and see the truth of my experience and then invite yourself to have your own shift. So for me, as I was coming out of my a life that felt very misaligned to me, and I was sick and not present because I felt caged and unhappy and wasn't able to express myself fully. And I have owned that a lot of that is, I came with that protection and created that outside of me in my relationship, in my relationships in life. And as I became aware of that and shifted out of it, I began taking a lot of courses and getting support. And here's what I want to say. As I began taking those courses, I was so distracted still. And many of you who come to me are very distracted. You talk about having a monkey mind or a busy mind, being unable to meditate, kind of being able to sit still and ground into your body. But you have a brilliant ideas and vision, as did I. And what I want to say really quickly here is that being able to be in a state of gratitude is about getting quiet and being present with what's right around you right now. And often when we've been through a lot of trauma and we haven't yet moved through that trauma to a place of grounded, centered, and aligned being, we push out everything. We can't hear, we can't see, we can't connect with anything else inside of ourselves because we're completely obsessed with what's outside of us. We're worried about what other people think. We feel in control through others still, even if we've escaped the situation that felt controlling, even if we're way past the experience of the drama or trauma that scared and frightened and shaped us. We will hold on to the memory of it and carry it with us through. And the biggest thing that I see keeping us from growing and paying attention to attuning into our own deepest awareness and awareness to others after we've been through this trauma is being present with what's right in front of you. The people that, let's say you're taking a class and you attend the course. Be present to the person who provided the experience to you and create a dialogue, unless you're completely not interested. And you know, I've done it. I've taken classes and been so busy with so many things I haven't had time to tune in. And I see that those who connect with my work and truly feel into the gratitude of connection are the ones that shift, because they're actually being present with what I'm offering in that moment. And I realized that I've taken many courses where I wasn't able to be present with what was being offered me because I was so distracted by fear and sabotage. And I understand it. Like I always say, there's no shame in your game as long as you're coming into awareness and really facing what's there in front of you. And the beginning stages of recovering from trauma, you're not present because you've been hiding from yourself for so long. And when you finally realize, oh my God, I've been hiding from myself because this was so fucking scary. Now I can handle it. Let me come into presence. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you. It's about coaxing and bringing yourself more and more slowly into resonance and presence so you can actually be and absorb what's being given to you all the time. So that was the message that was coming through, because I feel like this held me back longer. Like if I could say, well, wish if I'd have done one thing that would shift me, this is the thing I would have done. So I'm just gonna get back to work and let that message come through. Let me know if this resonates for you, or if you have questions about how to come into presence if you feel super distracted and kind of caught up in the trauma that you've been through and you're unable to let go. We have wonderful methods of letting go because you're beautiful and you have things to bring through. And there's no reason to be stuck in a loop of confusion or pain or shame or guilt or any of it. There isn't. And I feel someone's throat chakra right now. So if that's you, let me know. Let's clear this. I love you. Own your frequency. There's nobody like you.